Hello guys, today we have the new developer's note for Goddess of Victory NIKKE. This is the 20th edition and I am very excited. Obviously this is the note for December 2024. Alright, so let's jump straight into it. We're gonna be reading all of this and figure out what's new. I'm very hyped about that, so let's just dive in. So first and foremost, hello Commander, I'm Young-Suk-Yo, the director of Goddess Victory NIKKE. The year is drawing to a close. We would like to sincerely thank all of our commanders for your steadfast support, even in the chill of winter. Wish you a warm and wonderful holiday season. In this note, we hope to provide a detailed overview of our development team's thoughts and plans across various aspects. So first and foremost, we have the content update plan announcement. So this is stuff we like. First and foremost, we have the Union Raid Revamp. Union Raid is one of the cooperative content modes that many commanders enjoy, showcasing intense competition, particularly among unions aiming for the top ranks. However, the current Union Raid system determines ranking based on how quickly the content is cleared, which has led to a significant reduction in strategic enjoyment. We have also recognized this issue and deeply empathize with your concern. To restore the core fun and essence of Union Raid, our development team is preparing the following improvement. So, Union Raid will be divided into normal and hard difficulty levels. Unions that complete the normal difficulty will compete in the hard difficulty the next day. The hard difficulty will require a higher level of strategic planning, emphasizing how efficiently commanders from each union allocate the NIKKE units and collaborate. Okay, page 2. This revamp is scheduled to be implemented at the end of December as part of the New Year update. Through these changes, we aim to bring deeper strategic elements and enjoyment to Union Raid, which sincerely hopes will provide an exciting and rewarding experience for all commanders who enjoy participating in Union Raid. Okay, so this is a great change in my opinion, obviously. I mean, Union Raid is they're fine. I think they're okay generally. They happen in a day, they're over, you just go in, you go as fast as possible, you get out, you forget about it, you get your rewards, right? And this is fine, but it's nice to have something, it's nice to have changes so that the game mode actually feel like you have to put some thought into it. So I greatly appreciate those changes, and it's coming very soon, end of December, unless something happened in development. This is right around the corner, awesome. Now moving on, we also have an update regarding the Champion Arena development. So Champion Arena is content designed for top rank commander in the special arena, featuring a strategic system where players compete by utilizing 5 squads. We understand that many commanders who enjoy arena content have high expectations for this feature, and we are committed to delivering a highly polished and engaging experience. The development of Champion Arena has been completed, and dedicated servers or equipment has already been installed. However, during final testing, we identified a challenging issue where loading delays occur in specific countries. To ensure the stability of this content, we are currently conducting additional inspections of the dedicated server's equipment to address this problem. We had initially planned to release this update within 2024, but unfortunately it has been delayed. We sincerely apologize for this and express our deepest regrets. We're doing everything we can to ensure that you can enjoy the content in a stable environment. We kindly ask for your understanding and patience, Commander. Okay, so good and bad. Good news is that development is over, and that obviously this is something that a lot of PvP enjoyers have been waiting for a long time. Unfortunately for me, well, in my circumstances, I don't necessarily care about the PvP, but I think that I understand a lot of people do, and this is great that they are also catering to that demographic, right? Now, obviously, the bad news is that there are some issues, so we'll have to wait until everything is fixed. But at the end of the day, it is to make sure that everybody has a good experience, and I think this is worth the wait. Moving on to page 3. Other content update. Alongside the Union Raid revamp, we aim to further enhance the gameplay experience of coordinated operation in 2025, making it more refined and enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie, I really dislike the coordinated operations. The problem I have with them is that, like, well, first of all, there's a lot of people that go AFK, all that stuff. It just feels long. You have to play manually. It's not really hard. And when you matchmake with random people, it's gonna be so random whether or not people are gonna be trying to actually get a good score if you do want to try to, you know, get up on that ranking. And between that, Noto mode, etc., it just feels like a chore, really, personally. I know it's like a minute and a half or 2 minutes, it's really not that long. You gotta do it 3 times, it's 6 minutes in total. But I'm just like, I want to do something else. I want those 6 minutes to be spent on something else. It is what it is. Anyway, in addition, we plan to introduce new content, including the Champion Arena and Surface-based content. Details about 2025 content development plans will be shared in the next Developer's Note. We kindly ask for your support and anticipation. Furthermore, to prepare for the addition and revamp of various content, a convenience update is scheduled for January to streamline the simulation room, solo raid, and daily missions, ensuring that the gameplay experience does not become overly burdensome. Oh my god, amazing. We remain committed to listening to your valuable feedback and continuously improving to provide a comfortable and enjoyable gameplay environment for all commanders. Thank you for your continued support. This sounds great. Obviously, this is just words on a piece of not paper because it's online, but remains to be seen, obviously, but this sounds good. This sounds like they're truly taking into account the feedback, and they are trying to find ways to make the entire experience better. Lovely. Moving on. Collaboration announcement. Over the past 2 years, as we've collaborated with various esteemed works, we've gained valuable insight while journeying alongside you, our commanders. Through surveys, we've identified a notable difference between the work the commanders like and those they wish to see in collaboration with NIKKE. Taking this into account, we are planning future collaboration to better align with your preferences and deliver even greater satisfaction. Okay. Okay, essentially, there's a big difference between... Essentially, they're saying that, like, even though, for example, 90% of the community likes Chainsaw Man, it doesn't mean that they want to see it being in a collaboration with NIKKE. And so they're going to be, like, taking this into consideration to make sure that there's not that discrepancy when it comes to listening to feedback and figure out what collaboration would be nice, right? So I think what they're trying to say is that even though... the community likes, like, many anime or, you know, games and whatnot are very popular, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is what we want into NIKKE, essentially. So this is nice. However, collaboration typically require over a year of contractual agreements in preparation, involving highly complex procedures. Based on our experience thus far, we aim to establish a more refined partnership framework and deliver even higher quality collaboration in the future. Sounds great. Since your feedback plays a significant role in selecting collaboration projects, we sincerely encourage you to share your thoughts through surveys and various other channels. Your input is invaluable to us. Lovely. Now, regarding seasonal limited characters rerun, okay, I'm very interested about that because, as I was saying, we are not getting a rerun. It doesn't seem like we're getting a rerun for Rupee Winter Shopper and Anne Miracle Fairy, which came out, you know, in the previous winter events, and I was like, okay, are we gonna get them? So time to find out. We understand that many commanders are eagerly anticipating the rerun of seasonal limited characters for summer and winter. Here is an outline of a basic policy regarding seasonal character reruns. The first rerun. Seasonal limited characters will have their first rerun 1 year after the initial release during the same season. So for example, this year we are getting the rerun for Maika as well as for Ludmila. The year before, we had the rerun for Rupee and Anne. Subsequent reruns, we plan to provide additional opportunities to obtain these characters through continuous reruns. However, these reruns will only take place during special events unrelated to the season. Ah, interesting. Details will be shared through announcement closer to the rerun dates. For those waiting for the reruns of Rupee and Anne, we kindly ask for your patience just a little longer. Thank you. Okay, awesome. So we are not getting shafted. We will get the opportunity to get those characters. I personally don't have Rupee Winter Shopper, so I'm looking forward to that. I was a bit worried that they might just not rerun them anymore, but we will get the opportunity to grab them. Okay, moving on. Reflecting on the 2nd anniversary update. Ooh. The 2nd anniversary grand event, Old Tales, centered around the stories of Cinderella and Abe. Did you enjoy it, Commanders? I really did. We would like to share some sincere and perhaps slightly personal insight about the mindset our development team had while preparing for the 2nd anniversary update, as well as the areas we recognize needed improvement after its release. Since the launch of Goddess of Victory NIKKE, We have been deeply grateful to receive far more love and support than we ever anticipated. While we have expressed our gratitude countless times through words and messages, they still cannot fully convey the depth of our appreciation. That is why our development and operation teams are doing their utmost to bring you greater joy and memorable experiences. Whether it's projecting videos high up in the sky, or a simple gamer like me dancing somewhere. Every effort we make is driven by our desire to express our heartfelt gratitude in any way we can. These sentiments extend to the in-game experience as well. We always want to express our gratitude and deliver the highest quality content to you. However, with each anniversary event, this desire often brings the pressure of creating something even better and more substantial than before. We thought we had to make the first anniversary better than the half anniversary, the 1.5 anniversary better than the first anniversary, and the second anniversary better than the 1.5 anniversary. However, this mindset led us to take on too much for the second anniversary, resulting in a workload that became overwhelming. Consequently, various issues arose, including Cinderella's shooting mechanics not aligning well with our core design, bugs with the pause function, and convenience issues in the minigame. Cinderella's shooting mechanics not aligning well with the core design. Oh, are they saying that they cannot regret the way that Cinderella's mechanic functions, like the build-up into pew pew pew? It is my responsibility to appropriately plan the development workload and schedule to ensure a stable environment, and for the issues that arose, I sincerely apologize. In particular, we were unable to identify the accounts that exploited pause function bug, which regrettably prevented us from taking appropriate action. As a result, we have no choice but to reset the Solar Raid season. We sincerely apologize once again for this matter. Okay. Additionally, we will strive to ensure that future minigames are designed with greater consideration for the mobile gaming environments, including more suitable genres and enhanced convenience features. Yes, please. As a token of our apologies and our gratitude for your continued love and support for Goddess of Victory NIKKE in 2024, we have prepared a small gift including 1,000 gems and 5 advanced recruitment vouchers. Please check your mailbox to claim them. In 2025, we will continue to grow and improve to provide you with an even better experience. We kindly ask for your unwavering support and interest, and we hope you have a warm and joyful year-end. The Goddess of Victory NIKKE developer team and operation team. Okay, so overall, we got some great news in here. We have great news regarding plans for content update for the Union Raid Revamp, the update on the Champion Arena development that unfortunately will be coming later in 2025. We now know that they're going to be working on bettering the experience of the coordinator operation, as well as working on the Champion Arena and all of that, on top of streamlining the content for Simulation Room, Solar Raid, Daily Mission, etc, etc. So this is great. I think that trying to streamline everything, make everything more thoughtful, but maybe less of a chore. So probably you put more thought into it, but then you can kind of clear everything a bit faster perhaps, or have easier requirement for daily missions, right? So this sounds great. On top of that, they gave us some information regarding how they're going to be tackling collaboration in the future, as well as some info regarding the reruns, so we don't have to worry. There will be ways to get reruns for seasonal characters, which is great. On top of that, they then gave us a lot of their thoughts regarding the second anniversary, and essentially apologized for all the issues that happened. The problem in this kind of situation is that by wanting to do too well, they expanded the scope of development way too much, which obviously thinned them out, and caused, rushing or cutting corners, which meant causing the experience to be unfortunately worse than what they wanted to deliver, which is stuff that happens very often. And it's nice that they can, take a break or take a step back, reflect on what happened, and try to make sure that can scale appropriately for future content. And I think this is great. Yes, we obviously want anniversary to be great, potentially to be better than the last, but that doesn't mean that everything has to be bigger and grander. It can still be normal classic scope, but maybe with like more surprise or more gifts or more stuff like that. I don't think it's necessary that they go full on creating multiple hours of gameplay in a quote-unquote mini game, right? So I think this is nice. I'm looking forward to everything that has been announced and more. I think Goddess of Victory Nikke is a fantastic game. I'm absolutely attached to the characters, to the story, and I cannot wait for another year of it. So yeah, there it is. Absolutely amazing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Nikke and gacha news. Cheers!